come give me something, oh. Cause I can't stop loving, since I got a taste of your love. Baby, come give me something.
Hey guys, it's the Melanin Queens.
I'm Serenity.
I'm Janae.
And I'm Dinah. And today we're here to tell you guys about our experience with being scammed by the SpicyVDay promoters with event with Clarence and Queen.
And just a PSA, like before we even start, we're not bashing Clarence or Queen, like we're still fans of them.
Right,
but the whole situation was a big ordeal that was just out of
control.
It was just really bad.
Okay. So, to start, when we originally found out about this event, we thought we were told that it was an event that was a meet and greet for all ages.
The event was like promoted on Instagram and social media like to be a Valentine's Day event that you should go see Clarence and Queen, and then we got the link to go do it, and there are multiple ticket options. The one we particularly chose because at least I'm underage, so I could not go into a physical club, and the event was at a club. It said all ages, $60 meet and greet, and that's the choice that we had. It was supposed to be prior to the 10 p.m. event that was promoted. And we'll link the event like in the
and we also have the ticket. This is our actual physical ticket right here, and it actually says that all ages, no club entry, private party.
So we had planned weeks in advance, and we don't live. It was in Orlando. We don't live.
We live like 2 hours away. So.
Right. So we drove 2 hours to this event,
knowing we would come back home late.
Right. And we have school in the morning.
Expecting to meet Clarence and Queen personally. Like mind you, like we were going to get pictures with them and everything. Like that was what we were going for. Not even the club. Like that was irrelevant.
But that's not how it ended up happening. So we make our way to Orlando. We get to the event at 9. The reason that we were there at 9 is because I called the promoter. His name is Gio. If you go to SpicyVDay on Instagram, you will see who the promoter is. He told me personally on the phone that the event, the meet and greet before the club event, would be at 9 o'clock. That was not the case.
At 9 o'clock, we went to the club and tried to open the door.
We passed by it. The doors was locked.
The doors were locked.
So that's when we called.
We called Gio again on the cell phone, and we asked him, "Where are you? Where's Clarence and Queen? When's the event starting? Is the event still happening?" Gio told us that they were on their way, they're running late, and that they would be here very soon.
And I mind you that we really thought like this was gonna be like a legitimate meet and greet with a lot of people.
When we got there,
like there was no one there.
There was no one there, not one person.
So I'm guessing we were the only ones who bought the meet and greet tickets.
And I mind you, they were not cheap tickets. They were $60-something.
Correct.
We
worked for this money. Our parents did not give us this money. We worked for this money.
Worked for this.
So,
but
then
that'll make more sense later.
You called him.
Then
a few minutes later.
No, I called him. Did I call him at 10?
No,
you called him at 9:30.
We wait 30 minutes because they're not there, and he said that they were on their way. And so, our friend here called him.
I called him differently than her. I called him asking about the money. I made sure I told him that it was $62, and are we still gonna get that event? Like, are we still gonna be having the meet and greet that we paid for? And he, on the phone, he got very
hostile.
Yes, he got very hostile because he was like, everything's under control. Like he just got very like defensive about the situation. But mind you, it was already 30 minutes to 45 minutes later.
Yes,
they were supposed to have been there like prior.
Mind you, we told our parents we'll be home at 10 o'clock.
Right.
10 o'clock. Just saying.
Well, the event ended at
10. At 10, yeah. We're supposed to leave at
the event was supposed to be over at 10. So on the phone, Gio tells her that we're gonna be there at 10, and that the event will start at 10.
And they'll come down. The club has 2 floors, and they're gonna come downstairs to like meet with us and
and it was
separately from
the club event. 10 o'clock comes, and we're like, nobody's here. For one, that was kind of confusing because the club event starts at 10:30. Exactly. So how are they gonna do the meet and greet still? It comes 10, no Clarence, no Queen, no Gio, no SpicyVDay people to be found.
No.
But people are
starting
to line up for the club.
There was a line
to go to the club.
To go to the club.
Which opened at 10:30.
Correct.
So towards 10:30, we actually get out of the car because the line had went down. So we get out of the car and stand in line to maybe figure out. We thought Clarence Clarence and Queen
were
might
actually
be
there
at that point in time.
No.
We were also incorrect, so
They weren't there. So we go through the line and we finally get to security. Mind you, we weren't expecting to even go through the security process at a club because
all ages.
we thought it was all ages. We got there. Us two are 18, and then we have her. She's underage. She came with us, and he wanted ID. I feel that if there's an event and it says all ages, I feel that there's no ID required.
And I personally told the security guard, I said, I'm underage, so my ID is going to tell you that I'm underage. So you're not going to find anything, and my ID is going to tell you that I'm 18 because I am not. So, and I made sure I told him that, and he was insisting on having my ID, which made no sense. Like, it just...
Because why would you tell him that you're younger than what you're supposed to?
That's when Gio got involved. He felt the need to... pop up.
And he was very hostile.
Rude.
We were telling him about the event and what we expected to be. He told us that the event was canceled. You canceled an event and you didn't contact the people who bought tickets.
And mind you, I called him out on this. He told me, he's like, oh, the event was canceled. And I was like, wait a minute.
We didn't get no call, no text, no email,
nothing.
No
notification that the event's canceled.
And then he tried to renege and was like, I never said that. And then I kept calling him out on the lies that he was telling me. And then he walked away rudely, like in a fit of rage or something. Like he just walked away like without an explanation.
And at that moment, we felt that if they're not going to be here, we want to get our money back and we can go home. Because we do have school the next day, because again, we are students.
And mind you, this is at about 11 o'clock at this point.
Yeah, it was already 11.
At that
we should
point,
have been done.
He told us that we were never going to get our money back. There's no refunds. And it does say on Eventbrite that there is no refunds. But if you don't have the event, that's false advertisement, and that is a crime.
The event never occurred. I personally don't think they were ever going to have a meet and greet. I think
he did it on his own.
I don't believe Clarence and Queen even
their
knew
management had nothing to do
about
with that.
a meet and greet for all ages.
Now they did have a meet and greet for the VIP.
Yes, they did.
But they didn't know nothing about the other stuff. So that's why we're not bashing them or nothing, because it's not.
I don't think it's their fault.
But they advertised and we paid for it. That's the thing. I can see if we paid our money for it, and it was, we literally did that, and he told us that we would never get it back.
Right.
That was our problem. This is why we're making this video.
And this is why we're making this video, because we went to the event. The event did not occur. The meet and greet at 9 to 10, that's what we were told by Gio, the SpicyVDay promoter. That event did not occur, and that's what we paid our $63.49 for. That event did not occur. We traveled 2 hours to go to the event, and there was no event. Clarence and Queen were not there. Clarence and Queen probably didn't get there until 12.
12:30.
And we were told that they would be there at 9.
And at that point, our parents were calling, like, what's going on?
What's going on? Like, my 2-hour drive back home.
2-hour drive.
On I-4.
To see Clarence and Queen.
And we almost go sit in the car because Gio said he was going to call her when they got there.
Gio never called me. He never notified me.
So we had to go. Our parents said 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes. And if they're not there 15 minutes, you have to leave.
Right. Clarence and Queen were still not there. And so we left.
And then Queen had posted something on her. She had posted, it was like, we're on our way to the club or whatever. Right. And then that's when we well, no, we said we're on their way. We're about to leave. Yeah, we're about to leave, yeah. And then that's when I, like, commented underneath it and wrote this whole paragraph about the whole situation. Mm-hmm. And then I guess somebody screenshotted it and sent it to their management. And he did good because he messaged me.
He did respond to us, and we do appreciate
that. He DM'd me and was telling him about the whole situation and how, like, they didn't know anything about the
promoter.
And then the promoter was, like, not good.
The promoter was terrible. Yeah. Do not ever work with him.
Never.
He's very unprofessional.
But he was basically, like, telling the security guard, like, just to let me in the club, just to, like, appease us.
And again, she's underage, not allowed to go to a club, and they were going to let her into the club.
And the club
That's another
was
thing wrong
with
with Club Lit and Gio.
Like, I would have been able to go in the club because Gio was basically trying to force me upon the club to appease me
because
for not being able to do the meet and greet.
Yes, he kept on asking us to come into the club, and we were like, no, we're here to see Clarence and Queen. If they're not here, we don't want to be here. So that happened. Somebody sent, like she said, somebody sent her comment, a screenshot of her comment to the manager. The manager did find out who we are, and they did contact us, and they did a very good job. He reached out to us and told us that he was very sorry about the event. He didn't know what was going on with the promoter. He apologized on Clarence and Queen's behalf, and he did offer us to meet them. We will be seeing them very soon.
Because we can't meet them tomorrow.
Because it's not in our schedule.
Yeah, in our schedule, yeah.
So we really do appreciate that. But it's just a lesson learned. Mm-hmm. And it just sucks because
Like, we didn't deserve this. We were like innocent. We looked up to them. We like thought
We've never
we were
been to meet and greet before. We were so
really
hyped and excited to see Clarence and Queen. It just didn't happen
the way we thought it was.
And we had to go through a lot.
Yeah.
To get nothing. We still don't have our money. We were still not offered a refund. And the promoter is the one who has our money, and he
refused to give it back. He lied to me.
Give us our money back.
He lied to me because I asked him. I said, is there any way we can get a refund because the event did not occur? He's like, oh no, Clarence and Queen got. He told me that we're gonna talk to Clarence and Queen.
Yes, Gio, SpicyVDay promoter, he told us that to get our money back, we would have to talk to Clarence and Queen when they got to the club.
But typically events like this, they pay them before.
Right.
Before they pay Clarence and Queen, most likely to come before. Like, that was already paid for. He's trying to get his own money to get people to come there for his own pockets. So he was like lying to me about the $63. But that's all.
He's being very deceiving.
Very.
He just didn't want to give the money back.
Yeah, he just didn't want to give us the money back. We still haven't got the money back. We are in the works and trying to get our money back because we feel that we deserve it. We went to the event. We drove hours away from where we live.
Yeah, we got home late.
And our parents were not happy. We went through a lot just to get to this event.
We could have thrown the $63 in the trash rather than give it to Gio.
Same thing.
I'd rather have done that because he.
What time did we even get home?
I got home at 2.
I
got home at 2:50.
And I got home at 3 a.m.
We were supposed to get home around 12 originally.
May I remind you, we gotta wake up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning to go to school. So
it was just a terrible experience, and it sucks because it made Clarence and Queen look bad.
And we have nothing against them.
Nothing against them. But it
does
make them look bad.
It's the promoter, like, just.
Yeah, it seems like he's very money hungry and not really caring about his customers or his people,
clients, or anybody.
At that point, he had started selling. This is so funny. He started selling his Snapchat.
Yeah, we went on the internet. And we went on Instagram, and they were selling the Snapchat story for SpicyVDay for $5.
And may I remind you, Clarence and Queen did not know about the $5.
They didn't.
On the
But people were buying the Snapchat
for $5.
People were buying.
Yeah, so you're
I heard that it didn't even really start or didn't even happen.
So you're taking
it's supposed to start at 10 p.m. That's what it's supposed to start. Like, people pay for that.
Scam.
At 10
p.m. It was not at 10 p.m. The SpicyVDay Snapchat story had not started
because no one was
not there.
So people are already mad about that situation.
Right.
So
it just, the promoter really made them look bad. Nothing against him. We understand, but he's a scam artist. He scammed us. He said that we're going to have this event to go to. We paid for the event. We went to the event. The event did not occur, and we did not get our money. That is a scam.
Yeah, he said he was not giving me the money. Like, he
refused to give us our money back.
And
he lied and said
that
if we do want our money back, we'd have to talk to Queen and Clarence, which doesn't sound right because
you're
over that. Yeah,
over the event.
The whole thing, so.
You're the one who owes us the money.
But that's okay. They said they would never use
you
again, Gio.
We'll figure it out. Gio, you just put yourself in a big hole. Nothing good's gonna come out of scamming people.
Young girls,
and we're
young.
That's
I do not like ugly.
We work a part-time job to pay for that ticket.
Yeah.
So.
And we made sure he knew that we were young. Like, we're not just like, we can't just pick up and like stay in the club. I couldn't even get. Well, actually.
Yeah, we.
I'm not supposed to be able to get into the club.
But he was gonna let you go.
But he was gonna let you go in the club.
So.
But yeah,
not really.
It was just
a terrible experience, and we don't want to go through it again. But we just want to come on here and explain what happened to us because we want to make sure you guys know.
I know people see our comments.
I think it's DBS Entertainment or Gio. That's the name of the person, the coordinator over the SpicyVDay event. He was terrible. Do not work with him. He's a scam artist.
Yeah.
We still don't have our money back to this day.
No, not a dime. So we paid $62. We just paid Gio just to be Gio.
We paid him
apparently
to travel 2 hours.
2 hours
to go to an event that didn't care. He didn't care.
Did not answer the phone after a certain point because he knew that he was lying.
He knew that he was lying. We called him multiple times. I even have proof that we called him multiple times and he decided not to answer his phone.
Yeah. So it was all on Gio.
He was even getting hostile in the SpicyVDay comments about the Snapchat.
Yeah,
so
he started deleting comments.
Yeah, he started
Another thing. I had like copy pasted what I had said to Queen on her post. He blocked
you. We actually have proof for that too. We probably will enter it on the screen.
And I feel like that's very unprofessional.
It's very
and that's what kids do. So that's just be a grown up about it. If you gonna do what you do,
he didn't even offer an apology to us. He did nothing.
He
was just so.
And it's sad. And it's sad that the management had to do an apology, and they didn't know anything about
Spicy management. They
had
to apologize on their behalf.
That's crazy, but
just be careful, like with these events and stuff. Like, make sure you really look into it because we literally had no idea.
We went through a lot, and we're still $60 short
Yeah.
each. But again, nothing against Clarence and Queen.
Nothing.
And we will be meeting up with them sooner or later.
So
we're all good, and we're waiting on that, and we can't wait to meet them. We appreciate Spicy Management.
Thank you for
reaching out, because you
reach
didn't
out
have
to
to reach
us,
out,
and they did try to make a solution.
We just couldn't.
And that's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned from this video. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Baby, come give me something.